Alright, what is going on? So I am doing this for my reference. 190,000 miles. This is on in Ram ecodiesel 2014. So I flushed the coolant not so long ago. I gotta dump the coolant and then do an oil change. The fact that the oil cooler is leaking and nothing on the top over here, so for sure it's the oil cooler back down there, because my AC compressor, and it's just dripping all the way to my pen, and also my upper arm and lower arm ball joints are shot. This is from TRQ Parts Geek. They don't actually make the one with the air suspension, the four corner suspension. So it says that this is for a 4x4, which is mine is 4x4, and also fits a two-wheel drive and air suspension. So I guess they make Ram 1500 with just only air suspension to the rear. In my case, the boot rubs, the lower arm, and the shocks. So I went and bought the OEM control arm. Just got it today, so I'm doing all front. And I did notice that there was oil moisture around my oil pan, so I had to trace it back up to where it's coming from, and it's right there. So that is where I'm at. I'm going to what I did first is disconnect the battery. I disconnected the negative and the positive, and drain the coolant, because I'm going to be filling it up anyways. And also my coolant, it doesn't have any oil contamination, so which is good. So this is a good I guess time to replace it. I did crack this cap, so all the oil will go down, break the vacuum, and I'm going to start disconnecting the lines over here, disconnecting the AC, and then I also replaced my idler pulley right there. That is the grooved idler pulley. You have two. There's the smooth one on the other side, and then this one. So it was making a noise, but there's no noise. And then might as well change the belt, because it's been 12 years. Little dry and crack in there, but I have the belt, so that's what I'm doing so far. Alright, that is a 16 millimeter half drive, and I'm using my pulley tool. So that's how you do it. If you want to just set it right there, if you want to just change your idler pulley. So that's the grooved one right there, and then the smooth one over there. So you have to know which one is making noise. You can use a stethoscope, or well, that's what I use, or probably like a long screwdriver. But I'm going to remove the belt. And if you are replacing your belt, just make sure you know how the routing goes, and then you gotta take this bracket here. So my pulley, well, the tensioner is still good, so I'm just gonna bring it back. That should be good right there. A pan over here to catch the coolant. Decided to crack it, or decided to pull it from here instead of here, because I don't want the coolant to be traveling all the way following this pipe, and then now later on I probably think later that I have that turbo line leak, so I don't want that. So but disconnect it from there, and then I'm going to break the seal. I mean, the hose is still good. So well, just break the seal and then you can pull it off. So I gotta do this with 2 hands. All right, well, I was using a channel lock, but I don't want to rip it really. It was stuck in there, so I had to work it actually with my hand, my right and my left hand. I was doing trying to break it a little bit, and then I'm gonna use my strong arm, go like this, and then now it's broke free. So now I'm just gonna pull it, see how much coolant it'll dump. Yeah, I'm gonna add coolant anyways. Oh yeah, that pan ain't gonna do it. Yep, it's just how it is. Yeah, I think a bucket would be better. Yeah, it's still going, and now it stopped. Well, good thing I don't have to work under here. I'll be working mostly over here for the AC and then the front. So that's why I have my jack over there. I don't want to put it here, so I have space. All right, time to take out the compressor. Easy. So see the bolt right there? I don't know if you guys can see it. It's hard to tell. Getting there. So it's good to disconnect your battery so you don't weld your wrench. But anyways, this one right here. Oh, you guys can, oh, right here. So that's 11. And the way I was taught is remove the hardest part first. So that's what I'm doing. And I'll leave the easy one here. That's the easy one right there. So I'm gonna do I think there's 4. I mean, I have the manual, but yeah, I think it's 4 or 3. We'll see. Right, last time I've done this Harry Potter extension wand was probably installing a Humvee starter. If you're a mechanic, military, you know how hard those things are. But after braking torque, I could just take this off and use hand. See, there's only 3 bolts, so I took the first one and there's the other one. They're pretty long bolt, so hopefully I don't have any issue taking this one off, because there's the steering component there. Couldn't get a 3/8 drive in there, so I use a wrench. Surprisingly, it's not that even tight. I was able to break the torque, so weird. Alright, so I was able to remove the other one. It didn't hit the steering component, so now I'm on the last one. There's actually, but here's the tricky part. Tricky. You can take this off, right? But now this, I need a special socket, which I don't have. But if I can move the AC back over here, well, the manual says take out the bolt too, but they never mention about this. So I think it was E7. That's thanks, shout out to Tad's shop. So I probably missed what he said. So yeah, you do have to take that off so you can move the AC compressor a little bit more instead of sliding it just back. But I'll see if I can maneuver. Okay, I was able to break torque. This is my setup. See? Would it be better if I have the tool? Yeah. But I'm gonna work that thing out, and then installation, I'll get the proper socket. All right, here's the bolt. There's no Loctite, so it made it easier. But let's see our AC compressor. That's the AC compressor right there. See? Now, oops, gotta make sure. I gotta move it around so I can take out the what's that called? The AC bracket right there. All right, the size of that bolt right there. Oh. Precision. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's 13. So I'll be using my wand over here. All right, one of my extension has a wobbly, so that was perfect. and I'm using a 6-point socket just to prevent the bolt from rounding off. So when I pull this out, the oil there, see that color? Yeah, that's oil. So definitely the whole assembly. Okay, there's the other one right there at the bottom, and then I think the T50 on the other side. Alright, I couldn't maneuver my ratchet in there because the AC was sliding down, so propped it with the plastic ball joint protector thing so I have space. Okay, after braking, see, it's pretty dry. After braking it, the torque, I use a quarter inch drive, so it fits and I'm able to take it out, but you're gonna have to work it. Nothing is easy. And then what's left is the torques over there, right there, the torque right there, and then I gotta take, let's see, focus. I take that right there. Then the bracket should be free. Alright, that is a 1/4 inch drive, 8mm. Alright, here is my last bolt for that AC bracket that is bolted to the block. After that, I can actually take off the bottom oil cooler housing bolt, but that's how I had it. It's T50 with my magic wand and my strong arm. There it is. No Loctite. That's good. That's it. Just got to move this out. Oh, there's the bolt right there. Right there. But I need to find a sweet spot. So, alright, this is my setup. I have a 10mm universal joint extension. So, have to be very careful not to break my air line for my suspension. I was able to break it, and then I don't know if you guys can see. Hard to position this camera. I mean, I see it right there. Oh wait, there you go. Come on, here you go. But that's the bolt. And then there's another one under. So there's total of 1, 2, 3 over there, and 4. While looking around, I found where the oil is leaking from. It's I can't see. I mean, I can. It's easier to be here. Let's see. Oh, right there. From the plastic stuff right there. Oil's coming up from there. Huh. Alright, here's my second bolt from the bottom, and this is my setup. It's the same way, but different orientation. Okay, so the second bolt is longer, so I gotta keep that in mind. So the left one, the one that is buried by the AC bracket, is the small one. But right there. What, this one? There you go. This is the buried one on the AC bracket to the left, and then this is to the right there. Then now that's got to be the long one too, and then small one over there. We'll see. Okay, so I removed this in medium. So the long one, that one is also long. That's long. So it'll be like that. Top bolt, top left, bottom right, and the buried one. And that is it. I should be able to take this off right here, like giving a little baby turd. All right, it is out. After breaking the seal, a lot of coolant just went down here. Here's the stuff right here, but let's take a look. So, oh, there is a guide. There's a guide pin. I was wondering about that. I'm gonna have to clean this up. Clean it real good. Yep. So, yeah, definitely. Okay, this is for my truck, obviously 2014. So the new one comes with the screen. See that? There's a screen there. This one didn't have one. I think this is the coolant passage. Yeah, it's coolant. This is oil. So that's the difference. And Something else looks exactly the same. Manufacturer year 13. This is 24. So service purpose. So this is the actual original that came with the truck. Hasn't been replaced before. So this, theoretically, this should last for, I don't know, 190,000 miles or 180,000 miles OEM. Let's see, got sensors. I just need to transfer the pressure sensor, temperature, and the other one was leaking right here. Because there's no other leaks on the top. And there goes the oil. Yeah, not sure about the oil over here, but yeah, gotta prep the surface on the block, clean it real good, and then torque this baby down. Alright, so this is the oil pressure. There's a washer there, so I removed it, cleaned the threads, and then I have a kit. Oh, I got it from Amazon. But anyways, this is the perfect size right there. So I'm just gonna have to install it and torque it. Just like that. Alright, put it in here. This is 15/16. This is the cap. I guess there's a rubber piece over here, a washer. Torque spec, before I removed this from here, this tab here was facing down, so I hand tight and put the tab closer over here to the mark. I don't know, but online says this 25 nm. Not sure, but if it leaks, then I tighten it up. I don't want to over tighten it. But yep, that's it for this one. Alright, I cleaned it as much as I could. See those marks? They're just there. I can't even feel it with my fingernail. Clean the surface with 1200 grit sandpaper, and I use some blade to scrape off some of the thick stuff. So I pretty much use this blade right here. Little this. I mean, you gotta think outside the box how you're going to clean it. I use brake cleaner. Wiped off the inside. Cleaned the bolt holes. I cleaned the oil off of the bolts, so I get a good torque. Other than that, I'm going to put the oil cooler back, and then hopefully that's it. All right, so same thing as I pulled it out. same way as I put it in. I put the top bolt first and then just snug lined up the guide pin down there, and everything is mounted flush if you looked over there. And now I'm just gonna torque the bolts. Okay, so the bolt torque spec is 30 Newton meters. So I started off this with a hand. I'm gonna do this one first, and then this one second, third, last. I mean, there's no torque sequence, but I'm gonna just do it that way. Okay, so I did hand tight first, just to have a even pressure, and then now I'm going to torque it to 30 Nm. Alright, so here's what I did. Torque the worst one, the bottom one, to the right, and then that right there, and last one. So after I torqued it to 30 Nm, I did another pass, so make sure everything is even. Other than that, just putting it back together, that's it. So I'm just gonna cut this video. Gone. So that's pretty much how you replace this oil cooler. So